My guests are just about to arrive. I'm ready and the cake is ready as well. I hope that my guests gonna love this raw vegan cake. Please let me know in the comments down below. Would you like to have this cake in front of you right now? I hope that your answer is yes. It would be my honor and my pleasure to serve you. Hi, this is Marina from Health Glows, a certified raw vegan diet and healthy lifestyle coach. In today's video, you're gonna learn how to make a delicious and healthy raw vegan cake. The ingredients that you're gonna need are... The ingredient list for this cake is on my healthglows.net website. Click the link in the description of this video or in the first comment to see the written recipe. To make this cake, we use the Magimix food processor. Also, we need a dehydrator for dehydrating apples. You can order both the Magimix food processor and the dehydrator on amazongloves.com via the link in the description of this video or in the first comment below this video. Plan on making this cake one day before the day you intend to serve it. Plus, one day before making the cake, dehydrate some apples. Simply peel the apples, de-stem and de-seed the apples, slice apples and place the apple slices onto dehydrator trays. Dehydrate the apple slices at 117 Fahrenheit, which is 47 Celsius degrees, for about 12 to 15 hours, or better say until the apple slices become crispy. Assemble the large S blade in the food processor. Place the dehydrated apple slices into the largest bowl in your food processor. Close the food processor. Protect your hearing with ear muffs. Noise damage to the inner ear is accumulative. This means better safe than sorry. You can order high-quality ear muffs on amazongloves.com. Click the link in the description of this video or in the link in the first comment below this video. Look how powerful Magimix is. We got what I call dried apple flour in less than a minute. Transfer this dried apple flour into a mason jar. Although, to be honest, a far wiser option is to store whole dehydrated apple slices in a jar and then grind smaller amounts into flour as needed. The reason is that whole foods last longer and they are more resistant to oxidation. You see this adorable wooden scoop? It is available on amazongloves.com. Now, let's prepare some dates. Wash the dates, de-pit the dates. When buying dates, make sure you choose dates that are free of glucose syrup, sulfates, or preservatives. Buy dates that have no artificial additives added to them. Assemble the dough blade in the food processor. Add the dates into the food processor. Add some raw carob powder into the food processor. Close the food processor. Protect your hearing with ear muffs. Process the dates and carob powder until you get a dough-like mixture. While you process these two ingredients in the food processor, you will probably have to stop the food processor from time to time to see how the dates and carob powder have combined and add more carob powder if necessary. Think of making dough but using dates instead of eggs and carob powder instead of flour. And we got our dough. Now take a bowl, cover the bottom of the bowl with some carob powder. Transfer the date carob powder dough from the food processor to this bowl. Put on hygienic gloves. Knead the dough, adding carob powder as needed. The goal is to get a non-sticky dough. Having kneaded the dough, now take a piece of baking paper and a cake mold. Open the cake mold and place a piece of baking paper in the cake mold so that it covers the bottom of the cake mold. Transfer the date carob powder dough into the cake mold. Spread it over the entire bottom surface of the mold, forming the cake crust. Here it is! The cake crust is spread evenly over the entire bottom surface of the mold. Peel 4 large bananas. Prepare a heart-shaped or any other shape you want, cookie cutter, and 1 food storage box. Cut 1 banana in half. Set 1 half of that banana aside. Chop the rest of the bananas. For the next step, it is better to use a blender. I decided to try to make all the layers of this cake on my favorite kitchen appliance, the one and only Magimix food processor. But let me tell you honestly right away, even though I love Magimix, I have to admit that it is more effective to use a blender for making a filling with dried fruit. Protect your hearing with earmuffs. You can order high-quality earmuffs on amazongloves.com. Click the link below this video. Add the chopped bananas into the blender jar. Add 4 tablespoons of dried apple flour. Blend these 2 ingredients into the filling. Transfer this banana dried apple filling onto the cake crust. Spread this filling over the entire cake crust with a spatula. Remember that 1 banana half? Well, now cut it into diagonal slices. I say diagonal because this will give you more surface area to shape these banana slices. Using a heart-shaped or whatever shape you want, cookie cutter, make banana hearts just like I'm doing now in this video. We will use these hearts to decorate the top layer of the cake. Transfer all the banana hearts you made to the food storage box. Cut the lemon in half. Let me just say right away that banana and lemon together are not a good combination digestion-wise, because sweet and acid together are not a good combination for digestion. However, here we just want to protect the banana slices from oxidation using just a few drops of lemon juice. Close this box with banana hearts and put it in the fridge. We're gonna use these banana hearts to decorate the cake. The next layer is a filling made with berries and dried apples. Place these 2 ingredients in a blender. No, don't use a food processor for this layer like I did with this cake, because a food processor, as I have learned from personal experience, won't blend the dried apples completely. transfer this dark purple filling over the banana layer. Using a spatula, spread the filling over the entire surface of the banana layer. Close the cake mold with the lid. Place the cake mold in the freezer for about 8 hours. Take the cake mold out of the freezer and now put it in the fridge so that the cake thaws but still stays firm and keep its shape. After an hour, take the cake mold out of the fridge. Also take out the plate with berries and the box with banana hearts. Let's see what our beautiful raw vegan cake looks like. Ta-na-na-na! Now comes the creative part. Take the banana hearts and rest of the berries for this cake and start decorating the cake however your heart desires. I use cake decorating tweezers to arrange the banana hearts, but you can also use a simple spoon. Just be sure to gently pick up and transfer the banana hearts to keep them whole. And here is the final product. How do you like this cake now that it's decorated? Let me know in the comments. Cover the cake mold again, put it back in the fridge and keep the cake in the cake mold and in the fridge until about half an hour before serving the cake. My guests are just about to arrive. I'm ready and the cake is ready as well. I hope that my guests gonna love this raw vegan cake. Please let me know in the comments down below. Would you like to have this cake in front of you right now? I hope that your answer is yes. It would be my honor and my pleasure to serve you. The guests came, the guests left, and in the meanwhile, the cake disappeared. I was overjoyed because my guests loved this raw vegan cake. I can tell you that it was really delicious. So delicious that I didn't even have time to film cutting it, plating it, and eating it. But this is why the next day I decided to make yet another cake just because I love you guys. This time a smaller one and with some little tweaks in the making process. This time I handmade the crust and I made both fillings in a blender. This way I got creamier fillings. Ingredients the same. Cake crust, dates and carob powder. I didn't even use a food processor this time. Simply I put on hygienic gloves and kneaded the date carob dough. Easy. First filling, bananas and dried apple flour blended together. Of course, before turning on the blender, we must protect our hearing. I know I keep hammering this message, but I want you to take it seriously because it is really important. You can order high quality earmuffs on amazongloves.com via the link below this video. Place the bananas and dried apple flour in the blender jar and blend these two ingredients into a creamy cake filling. Transfer this filling from the blender jar into the cake mold on top of the cake crust. Just look at how scrumptious the filling is. So, the lesson has been learned. The food processor blade cannot effectively blend dried apples in combination with fresh fruit when making a filling. That's why we use a blender to make a filling that contains dried fruit. I should also add that I have many of my recipes when I purposely use a food processor instead of a blender. What's more, I would say that I personally use a food processor far more often than a blender. But of course, both devices have their purpose and application in the kitchen. Next is making a berry dried apple filling. Just look at this beautiful color of berries. Transfer this irresistibly dark red creamy berry filling directly into your cake mold. Put this beautiful cake in the freezer for a few hours to tighten well. After about 8 hours, remove the cake from the freezer, then put it in the fridge to thaw but also to keep its firm shape. Remove the cake from the fridge to decorate it. The creative part, decorate the cake with banana hearts and whole berries as your heart desires. Enjoy! raw vegan culinary set, you get a total of 157 delicious and healthy, low-fat, raw vegan recipes. Soups, dressings, sauces, dips, pasta, cookies, cakes, drinks, spices. Out of that, 40 raw yet warm recipes warmed in the dehydrator, as well as 2 pre-recorded online culinary classes that you just need to follow step by step. For the whole set, you get a discount by using the coupon code TASTY and HEALTHY. Click the link below this video, take advantage of this discount, and make the transition to a diet of delicious and fresh plant-based foods that contribute to your health and vitality. I sincerely hope that you love this recipe and that you're gonna make this cake and enjoy it with your loved ones. Please let us all know in the comments down below, how do you like this cake? If you appreciate this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe to my Health Glows YouTube channel, and make sure that you click the bell icon beside the subscription button so that you can enjoy all the upcoming videos that I am preparing lovingly for all of you. In those new videos on my Health Glows YouTube channel, you're gonna receive free education on a raw vegan diet, fitness, and healthy living. If these are the topics that you are interested in, then welcome to my little world, my Health Glows YouTube channel, your place of your true natural health. That's all, folks, for today, and until the next time, keep glowing. Bye bye.